Say hi, VOD channel. Do I look weird? Surprise VOD channel. Let me actually do my little demo again. I got a facelift. That reminds me, I was about to credit Finn, and then I never did. This was done by the always delightful sibling from another nibbling, Finn. He was always hooking me up, always willing to make me so hot, and he did a bang-up job, even if the green screen is eating my goggles. I think it looks kind of cool on the background, on my Spyro skybox, but you know. So they gave me 4 whole faces. Actually, let me pull myself up a little bit even. I have a little more done than is currently showing. Hi, Robin. What, did you miss anything cool? Yeah, I don't even think I told Robin that this was happening. So now this is here. Am I hot, you guys? Do I look hot? Tell me. Tell me I'm hot. You don't have to tell me I'm hot. It's okay. But you could. That'd be really cool if you could. Okay. Holy shit! Hi, Iris. Do I look different? Is that what you're so screamy about? Yeah, so a lot of cool shit has happened. Namely, you were summoned by fishnets. You know what? Mood. Something cool that did just happen. I actually just updated my Ko-fi. And now, we have membership tiers in there. So, rather than giving me subs on Twitch, which is nice, but is, you know, not the most direct way to help, because, you know, I'm only getting half of that money, if that. This way, you can sign up for $1 a month, just like a Patreon, and you'll get, I'll start posting like sneak peeks of stuff. I have a mashup there that I haven't released anywhere yet. At least not anywhere publicly. And it's just there, and for $1 you can hear it. And I'll start posting more of them. I'm also working on long form videos, and once I get those going, for the $5 tier, I'll do the thing that people with Patreons do, and they'll put your name in the video. So that's fun. And if you ask real nicely, I'll make it something weird. So that is that. So let's get started, huh? Yeah, it always does sound... It feels wrong to say it that way. Let's play some Spyro, y'all. It's back. I played Spyro 1 way back. Way early back when I started. And I played the original version. And the reason I wanted to play Spyro is because I fucking love Spyro. And the reason that I fucking love Spyro is it was the very first game that I owned. It is not the first game I remember playing. I have memories of playing Sonic 2 that I think predate any memories I have of playing Spyro. But that wasn't my copy of Sonic 2, so... Oh, I gotta accept a fucking license agreement, huh? Because I'm playing on a new account. Legalese. Okay. And now I have Spyro Reignited, so I can play all 3 of them. And they're all gonna look so cool. I'm gonna sell my soul to Activision. Hell, that is hell. I love this remake. I'm gonna actually shut up so I know Drago hasn't heard this any of these story stuff, so I'm gonna shut up and let this happen.
Okay, rolling.
It's been peaceful here in the 5 worlds, or is it 6? For a dragon's age, we now have 12,000 treasure, or is it 14,000?
What about this Ganasty Ganok character? Now, I understand he's found a magic spell to turn gems into warriors for his cause.
I'll take that question. Nasty Nork is a simple creature.
Simple?
He has been contained in a remote world and is no threat to the Dragon Kingdom.
No threat?
Besides, he is ugly.
Ugly? That does it!
Huh? Looks like I've got some things to do.
Is the game quiet? Sorry, I tried to turn it up. There. That should be okay, right? Maybe I can turn it up in the settings here. Okay. Huh. Now I'm doing an echo. There we go. That's what I meant. I wish anyone but Activision owned Crash and Spyro so that we might have a higher chance of getting more of their games. We need a good Spyro 4. Now, if you're hanging out in the same corners of YouTube as I have been, there are conspiracy theorists out there who think that Toys for Bob has been working on a Spyro game and just aren't allowed to tell people. Anyway, it's Spyro time. Look at him. He's beautiful. Alright, let's get this dragon. Oh, you know what? That might be the problem.
Thank you for releasing Spyro.
Yeah, now we've got to go on this one.
World, then find the balloonist. He'll transport you to the next world.
What about Nasty Nork? I'm going after him.
Find dragons first. That's all I can tell you.
I don't know what the hell I did. Alright. The original Hat Boy said yes, in fact. If you want me to get my fun facts started early. So in the first game, Spyro was played by Carlos Alazraqui, who is the voice of Rocco in Rocco's Modern Life, Crocker in Fairly Odd Parents, just a lot, just a shitload. He's everywhere. But in Spyro 2 and 3, it was Tom Kenny, and that's who they brought back. And Tom Kenny is, of course, SpongeBob. So that's fun. So we are Gonna run around and we're gonna pick up gems because of course we are. We're a dragon. Dragons for gems. So these red ones, those are worth 1. Now these green ones up here are worth 2 red ones. So that's fun. And it, yeah.
Where's Nasty Nork? I'll torch him.
Keep your horns on, Spyro. You have much to learn first.
Dill, sorry.
You know what the dragonfly following you is doing? His name is Sparks, and he's helping and protecting you. Keep an eye on him and see what I mean.
I'm sorry, dragons are hot. Oh, okay, so I just grabbed a 5. The 5s are, I think, blue in this one. Yeah. Get up here. So, okay, it's what I just did. You heard pens and Legos. True! So I got a book here for all the stuff that we're collecting, because it's a collectathon and that's what you do. And then down here, if I hit triangle, there's a category for skill points. So there are specific objectives that will reward you for doing them with an extra life. And then if you do all of them, you will unlock a cool concept art gallery. The second and third games had these, but the first game did not. So these are all newly added to this version. Let me get these guys. Oh, and these are Norks, by the way. Like the green guy from before. So we're running around and we're getting our gems, and we are also freeing all those dragons that Gnasty Gnorc put in the crystal. And the one dragon that we freed first told us to come find this guy.
If you're worth by rescuing 10 dragons, then you may use this balloon to fly to a new world.
Yeah. So this is how we get around between worlds. As in like different hub worlds. Because of course we have these portals that are going to take us around. So, okay. What he was saying about Sparks. Here he is. He's cute. In a second he's going to come and say hi to you. Sparks is our living health bar. When he is yellow, he is at full. Hi, Sparks. He's adorable. If I take a hit from something, he will turn blue. If I take another hit, he will turn green. And then if I take another hit, he will be gone. If I take a hit after that, I'm dead. The other thing Sparks does that is really cool is he is actually a mechanism for increasing our gem collection radius. Like, if Sparks is gone, Spyro has to pick up the gems himself. But with Sparks here, we don't have to do that. Now, the way that we refill Sparks' health is we find and kill things, and those things will leave behind butterflies. Here, it's sheep, but in other levels, it's chickens. Sometimes it's frogs. Sometimes it's rabbits. There's a whole bunch of different things. I think in the manual they're called just fodder. Is the catch-all term for it. Oh, there's one. Yeah, and those are Norks. So they look like frogs. Or at least on the PS1, they looked and kind of sounded like frogs. They made frog noises. Oh, hello, Corgos. You can also click L3 to have Sparks point at the nearest gem, which is a godsend for 100%, but wasn't in the original games until the third one, and even there it needed to be unlocked. Correct! They actually just, like, don't... The method that unlocks it in Reignited just doesn't unlock anything now, because you have it the whole time.
Cool flash. Do that again.
The artisan's boss is through a portal in the dragon mouth, but you are not yet ready, Spyro. First, you must complete one of the other artisan lands.
Right, so I was talking about voice acting. In the first game... Oh, you did give me goodies. Sorry, the thing I have closest at hand is the Smarties, so I'm just gonna rip into that. There's only like 3 colors in here. Okay. Thank you for the Smarties. Thank you for releasing me. Yes, so... for Drago's benefit, because I know she doesn't know what the hell's going on. There's a bunch of dragons in the original version of the game where all they said was some variation of "thank you for releasing me," and my favorite one is in one of these first levels where it just goes "thank you for releasing me" in like that tone of voice. So fucking funny. I just gotta say, eating fucking Smarties and playing Spyro, I feel like I'm 6 years old again. This is awesome. But yeah, I was talking about voice acting. There were like only like 5 voice actors playing every other role in this game besides Spyro. And one of them was Clancy Brown. They had Mr. Krabs there the whole time. They had Mr. Krabs in the first game, and then they added Tom Kenny as Spyro in the second game, and then Carolyn Lawrence was in the third game, and that's Sandy. So it was like a full SpongeBob thing going. Patrick and Squidward never made it though.
Hey, Spyro, press the jump button twice to glide. And don't be afraid.
Afraid? Of what?
Falling from high mountain peaks? Plummeting into prehistoric glaciers?
Oh, that.
So on my actual account, I have what I like to call 400% completion, where I have the 100% plus completion on all 3 games because the completion meter goes higher than 100%. Spoilers. And then I have all of the skill points, which are not counted toward the completion. And then I have platinum. And my goal is to eventually, on stream, get that going on this account. On the El Orso account. Did I make the house too cold? Sorry, if you can't get up and fix it, then I might come fix that for you in a second. But right now, I'm just gonna try and... Yeah, I think I'm about to fully 100% finish the hub world here. I still show for Eternal Night on GBA only. I can respect that. I never played much of the Legend games. Oh, I am missing something. Oh, I know where it is. Yeah, I did not play much of the Legend games, but the voice cast is pretty crazy. There we go. Oh, sorry, the thing I just broke. The thing I just broke. In those little purple containers, there's a little crystal Spyro head, and that's just another life. Okay, you know what? We are about to get ads, so I'm actually gonna when the ad starts, I'm gonna go fix the air. But I keep trying to say this thing about the Norks. The Norks are in the manual. It says they are half gnome, half orc. I don't see that at all. Played a bit of Legends 3. It was pretty fun, but also had some pretty stupid parts. Yeah. It's generally the consensus that I see. People that like it really like it. I don't know. If I can get my hands on a few copies, I might test them out. Another cool thing that they did with this remake, all of the music has like these ambient versions that take over for a bit if you like sit still long enough. Like they just mellow it out. It's really cool. An extra mile that they did not have to take it to. I love Spyro's animations in this game. In this version, rather. They based him like a lot more on specifically just how cats move. I mean, that yawn was a little more humanoid. There was this enemy we kept kicking into, that was running into, that was kicking our asses, and it turns out it wasn't even required. Oh, thank you, Ryan. Hey, Ryan, just so you're aware, you might want to go check out the updated Ko-fi. There are membership tiers now, like Patreon. You can register to support for like $1. I was able to get Ko-fi Ko-fi costs below the $5 minimum for individual donos. All right, we're in ads. I'm gonna leave you here with the cool music for just a second, and I will be right back. Okay. Our ad's over. I don't know. I forgot to tell people about the thing. You might not have been hit with ads because you just got here, but hello, Lionel. Oh my god, look at him. Oh, in the spirit of today, I might show off a fun secret that I know. First of all, I wish the subtitles were a little more... Yes. So that's what I was trying to say. I don't know if ads are back, if we're back from ads yet. But if you are new, we have this button. Thank you, Jorgo. If you are new, we have this button that you can hit for only 10 of your little pins. So you can tell us how long ads are, in case we can't see them. Okay, in the spirit of today, I was going to show off a little something that I know. Somebody pick a color. Just whoever names a color first. Well, he already is purple. Okay. Now he's pink. I have all the color change cheat codes memorized. Because it's the same, except you just change the last input. Now he's red. Isn't that cool? That was not in the first game, but... Now he's blue. Unfortunately, Robin, orange is not one. Now make him green. So, fun note about that. the colors that all of the face buttons do match. So the ones that I just did, I just cycled through all of the face buttons. So the square, the circle, the X, the triangle. But there's also ones... Shit, I did it wrong. I did one for up arrow that goes yellow. And then for the down arrow, it goes black. And I think they added another one. Yeah, so now he does go full purple. I forgot about that one until just now. So now he changes colors. Isn't that cool? I'm gonna keep him pink for a bit, because it's me. Because I can. Alright, let's go in here. When I finish up this level and we go to another one, I'll ask and we can see what color we want to make them. Might be fun to just swap around. It's fun. I'm excited to just like take this one easy. The first time I played, I was rushing through it all, and I didn't get to talk all my fun little insider knowledge. No gems flying on the loaded screen. True! Yeah, you know, that is a downgrade that I didn't think about. In the original of this game, and I don't think it happened in the other two, but definitely in the first one. All of the gems that you got would like fly around you and like go from your individual level count into your like full horde. That was really cool. These rams used to be a lot more threatening looking. I think they've gotten the glow down. I think it was in the whole trilogy. No, I don't think so. Because for 2, because for 2 and 3 you had like the... Well, with 3 you had all those vehicles that would take you from world to world. And I don't think they were... Gems were flying around you there. And then for 2 you had the intro and outro sequences for levels, which they did keep, thankfully. Unfortunately, I didn't find this out until recently. Those were supposed to have narration, and they cut that out. Laura was narrating them. It's crazy to me.
When you free a dragon or step on one of their platforms, you're saving your progress. That could be useful if you run into trouble. Not that you ever run into trouble, Spyro.
So, these games came out before autosave was really a thing. So, generally, throughout the whole trilogy, if you needed to save your game, you would seek out a fairy. And actually, if you talk to this fairy, you could replay the message of every dragon again. These also used to be manual save points, so there would be a save game option above the replay dragon option too. Oh yeah, hang on, I have a zoom in button. Here we go. Look at my little fucking wiggly bits. There's physics on them. Yeah, to reset the color, I just gotta do it again. See? There he is. Oh. I had a teaching moment there and I missed my chance to make it. The metal chests are fireproof. You can't use your fire breath on them. I just looked it up. The gem slang thing is in Spyro 2. Okay. I will take that L. I don't claim to be some all-knowing Spyro encyclopedia, other than in terms of knowing where everything is. Bam. Okay, so here's another extra life thing. They added a lot of detail on this. Ah, damn it. That was too close.
After you've freed all the dragons, pass through this fancy vortex thingamajigger. It'll take you back to the artisan home. But first, let me tell you a story.
No thanks.
I think that one is also Tom Kenny. The voice cast in this version is crazy stacked, though. Of course, I'm going to say that about basically anything that has Robbie Damon in it. I love that guy. Okay, see, yeah, these guys is what I'm talking about. Fireproof. So that's why we have two flavors of attack. Charging and flaming. Enemies, as we're going to learn in another level here in a minute, are also like that. Some of them are too big to be charged, and some of them wear metal so you can't flame them. Now, here's a key. What does this key do? Well, the key's gonna open something. You ever play Kingdom Hearts? Yeah, that's how that shit works. Now, the cool thing about Spyro is that this first game especially rewards exploration. You can see up there on this just like border area here that looks like it's just meant to box you in. There's gems there. You are supposed to walk on that. And the other cool thing is, let me use that gem compass thing that Sparks does. There's gems below you. So let's go get them. We have a dragon here too.
Watch the dragonfly, Spyro. His color indicates his power. When he eats butterflies, he stays strong. Like me.
Sure.
Yeah, all of this like secret environmental shit, please try to imagine that through the eyes of a child, because every new secret I discovered about this game was like a full week-long high for me as a kid. Anyway, here's the chest. Keys and chests were not so much of a thing after the first game. There were a couple of them in the third game, but like none in the second. I did kind of like gloss over. It's so second nature to me now. It took me so long to realize you could jump over the edge of this. And to see, oh my god, there's a little cave down there. Maybe if I played this while growing up, I might have been more of a kid. Right? This is the kind of thing that made me such an intense gamer as a kid. This being my first game, oh my god. Oh, by the way, this is a return home thing. These used to be taller, actually. That's how we go home, but there's also just an option to do it in the menu. It's less fun that way, though. I'll only do that if I have to. Anyway. Uh-oh. You hear that? That is the bane of my child existence. The Rams have shepherds. This guy's gonna swing around his cane. Oh yeah, actually, there's sheep around here. There. Now I'm blue. So, fun fact about playing this on PS4, you know that light they have on the back of the controller? It changes color to match Sparks. It's green right now. Let me get these. Oh, actually, here. See, Sparks is gone. I won't die though. I'm not. The demonstration doesn't go that far. Oh right, another thing they added to the first game that was not in the previous ones. I don't know if I have enough sheep to demonstrate it. Yes, the attention to detail is wild. Even if some of the designs maybe got a bit of a downgrade, although there are a couple that I think got an absolute upgrade. Namely, like, every dragon in this game has so much more personality now. It's amazing. Like, if you watch a comparison video, I know that there's a few on YouTube, just a compilation of just all of the dragons being freed in the original version of this game. Now half of them don't say thank you for freeing me. No, some of them did get that update, and they'll actually like give you new tutorial stuff that they did not in the original. But they also were just like recycled dragon models, and none of them wore clothes. And a lot of them were just hanging out and doing, well, okay. So the thing about the dragons, so every hub world is named after the kind of dragon that lives there in terms of like what they do. So all the dragons in this first set of worlds are all super artistic. That's why we had a guy who was, I think we had a guy who was painting. Maybe this guy is one of the ones that paints. But we had a guy that's like a sculptor. Yeah, these guys are really cool. Look at that big paintbrush.
Spyro, my friend. How about a hint on gliding?
You bet.
For the longest glide, press the jump button at the top of your jump, and try pressing the action button to drop down mid-flight.
Look at that pyro ass beard. So yeah, that was your big hint that you can climb on this. Here's another cool thing. I don't think that these are in the other games at all, just the first one. Invisible walls for however far a level is supposed to go. That definitely got my little kid mind going, like, what the fuck is out there? Another cool thing. So this is actually this area. We're actually on top of the roof now. Get up here. You gems scattered around up here. You loved dragons when you were younger, Drago. What a surprise. I think it's over here. No? Oh, okay. Oh, that's it. I think. Yes! Skill point. There's also this roll move thing that was removed in Spyro 1 because it was kind of useless, but in this version it's in the whole trilogy. It is not useless. It has one very specific use. Yes, the bumper buttons let you roll. Okay. These blue guys, they have stolen dragon eggs. We gotta get their ass. This was like the most rewarding thing when I was a kid. Chasing these fuckers down and actually nailing them. A couple of them were, oh my god, he lagged out. I've never seen that happen. Just the nature of porting to modern hardware, I guess. Sometimes things break. But yeah, a couple of those were some of the last things that I actually figured out. Got tired. Yeah, I tired him out. I kind of wish that was actually a mechanic. That would be a fun little thing. Where the hell am I going? Help me, Sparks. Oh, here it is. Yeah. Oh shit! I just glossed right over it. So, the thing I was saying, every 10th butterfly you find is blue, and it gives you a full extra life, and also fully heals Sparks. That was not in the first game. That was all started in the second one. I think there's definitely enough sheep for me to do that. Oh shit, I got a trophy. Flame 10 sheep in Stone Hill specifically. Good. Good, because I'm gonna have to get all of these. Oh, I have the 1 out of 100? Is that true? How many achievements are there? 37. Okay. Not that bad. I think it's this one now. Yes, blue. Blue butterfly. Now I have 10 lives. It is not random. It is every 10th one. And I just proved that because I just did 10 more. Yay. Those Kingdom Hearts sounds. Yes, I was trying to say that I do have the Kingdom Hearts theme on. Because as soon as I was playing through and fully platinuming Kingdom Hearts on my main account, in preparation for when I do it on this account on stream, I re-unlocked those themes. Okay. Alright, we're gonna go into this new level now, and that means I want to know what color you guys want me to make Spyro for the duration of that level. As you can see, this level is dark. So yeah, actually I was going to suggest blue or green. So Spyro was actually supposed to be green in like early concept art. And they were like, nah, actually he's going to be running around in grass, so it's going to be like really hard for him to stick out. I think they wanted to make Sonic green too, but they didn't because of like similar reasons. I wouldn't necessarily quote me on that. But yeah, they picked purple so that there was almost no way he was going to be like blending into the entire environment around him. I'm actually going to use this level as an opportunity to show off something really cool that they did. They let you keep the original version of the soundtrack with its classic, beautiful, dated sound font. And as somebody that has been obsessed with this music and also this sound font forever, oh my god. I especially am gonna like go off about this music because it's Stuart goddamn Copeland, the drummer for the Police, who is like one of the most influential drummers to all the drummers that I love and am influenced by. So here we go. That Rhodes piano, man, it's so good. So this is what I was talking about with the fireproof metal stuff. Hey Carl, how do I look? Okay, so the sound font hits different. It always does, dude. Oh, this is a level where there's frogs. Oh my god, the chest is glowing like crazy. What the fuck? I don't remember doing this. That's cool. And then this is a really big guy, so one of these dragons is going to tell us, oh, we can't charge him. He's going to take the opportunity to hit us if we do. So what do we do instead? Fire.
wasn't sure if you'd escape those annoying little creatures. Of course, they wouldn't bother me, but here's a hint. Their metal armor is fireproof, but a charge attack will take care of them.
The fucking aura on that guy. How cool do you have to be able to sit back on your giant tail and just write? That's probably doing fucking math or something. Well, I got hit with a big dumb chicken leg. Get a little nerdy with video game music, pepper sound font stuff. I mostly know about like the roll and sound canvases, and that's it. I don't super much care about sound fonts besides this one and like Sonic or just general Genesis stuff, but I love this stuff. Oh my god, the cat stretch! I love when I'm listening to a game soundtrack and I suddenly hear an instrument from a sound font. I know the DS sound font is always easy to pick out. That too, like the Pokemon Gen 4 and 5 sound fonts, good stuff. I don't know if I'm going to be rewarded for this, but I do have to point out, oh my god, he sneezed. He sneezed and all this fire happened. I do have to point out that I can do this. It was an achievement. I was like, I don't think this is a skill point, but it is an achievement. Grab this. Go over here. Genesis is just a Yamaha chip, and that makes it closer to a Nintendo than a Super Nintendo when it comes to the way the music is produced. It's true, it does sound very different to Super Nintendo. Oh my god, this guy's Darius? He's a dope already. Okay.
Big enemies like this Nork with the club cannot be charged, but a quick flame, that should defeat them.
Oh my god. He's a Shakespeare. He's a Shakespeare dragon. That's still pretty hot. We already killed him. Yeah, I know. So, we just reached the end of the level. But you'll notice we still have quite a bit of treasure to find. We're still missing a dragon, and there's still a chest there. Now, poor dumb little child me was like, oh man, where do I go? What do I do? There's a whole other area right here. If I could tell you how long it took me to figure that out, I don't think I would, because it would feel really dumb. And then we got a big guy covered in metal. Burn his ass. Fire. You know how they say gamers don't look up? This is a case of gamers don't look to the right. I was a child, okay? I was a very small child. I was like 5 or 6, and it still probably took me like a year.
Spyro, want to know a secret? Use the action button when you want to zoom in and look around.
Oh, your secret's safe with me.
Okay, so fun thing, that chest I blew up, in the original, if you leave it there, Spyro's gonna be like over here when he's talking to the dragon, and it will still be like right in front of it. Here's that key. There's a couple more around here. And da-da. Man, I don't think that they did a bad job remaking the soundtrack, but like them keeping the option for the original music was definitely the right choice. I'm just gonna point out, this shit's in 6/8. This isn't a crazy time signature. It's not that crazy. But it's doing some cool, weird, proggy shit. And that's because it's like one of the original prog rockers is doing it. This is Stuart Copeland, okay? This guy made Message in a Bottle. He's a big deal. I love him. Keeping this an option is always the right choice. Agreed. Hard agree. Okay. Cool. Doug got a horchata. I just saw a message from him. That's pretty hype. Alright, let's go into the other level. And I'm really excited about this level. Look at you, Sonic Colors Ultimate. Real as fuck. Alright. I didn't even, like, I kind of glossed over this, like, unique enemy type. There's only, like, 2 or 3 of these. He has HP. He doesn't go down in one. And when you get him down, he drops 3 things at once. That's really cool. And, like, nowhere else in the game does that. There's another cool, unique enemy in this level that ties into a skill point. But first of all, let me see if I can't... Okay. The achievement in this next level is something that will be required for 100% completion. But before we do that, what color do we want to be? This level does look red. You want yellow? Okay. Yellow. Supersonic. Those Kingdom Hearts sound effects hit different. I need those in every console I ever touch. Real as fuck. I'm so glad that the theme does that. My usual default theme is the Undertale one. But I also just got the Guilty Gear one for my main account, and that one also hits different. The fodder enemies in this level are foreign diplomats. Okay. I should also point out, I was using the stream to try to sleep, but I heard Guilty Gear and had to wake up. Dude, go to sleep! I was saying that on my main account, I have the Guilty Gear theme. I've possibly seen that one, Drago. If you want to see some really cool stuff about sampling, there's a whole video going over the specific sample packs that Stuart Copeland used on Spyro 2 and 3, and I think a couple from this first game, but it's mostly the second and third one where he started going fucking crazy with it, and it hits so different. Yeah, it's awesome. It's so fun. Oh no, there's a dragon up there. What are we gonna do about it?
Welcome to Town Square, Spyro. Begin exploring by gliding to that area with the bulls. Use the right stick to get a good look.
I need to point out this is what I'm talking about with the dragon designs in this version. In the original game, that guy and the first dragon that we freed looked fucking identical. They just almost completely reused the model. They could not look more different now, other than both being green. That's the kind of shit that I'm talking about. That's the shit that they did so right with this remake. Alright, so these bulls, I can kill them in one of two ways. But for a skill point, I have to do it all in one way. So if I charge them, their horns get stuck in the floor. I get the gems, so they're counted as defeated, but they're gonna stay here forever. If I flame them, they're just gone, like normal. But if I charge them, they're stuck. And for a skill point, I have to leave them all like this. So I'm just gonna keep working on that. Okay, so we have here a unique type of chest. This is really cool. If you activate this chest by flaming it, the gem pops out of the top. So you gotta collect it before it falls back down. I think we have another new unique type of chest introduced in this level specifically. Yeah, these guys are gonna stay here. Like, I'm gonna go do the rest of the level, and then I'm gonna come back, and they're still gonna be here. Yeah, this guy's a big cake.
Spyro, I have the worst itch on the tip of my wing. Did you know that you get your longest glides by pressing the jump button at the very top of your jump?
I like that some of the artisans are also just fucking cooks, chefs, bakers even. You got a matador running away from a bull. Can I set it so that he will get hit by the bull? No. Okay. Die. Let's draw our attention. Yeah. So we gotta get up there. I'm gonna let you try and figure out how to do that for a bit, just based on the area here, because that is one of the last things that I figured out. Otherwise, I've got some bulls to stick. They're all still there.
Spyro, did you see a man dressed in blue running around here? He's a thief, and he's stolen a dragon egg. You've got to track him down and get that egg. Run, run! I'm getting a little winded.
I love that he's a grill master and like a butcher, and he's got like little ketchup and mustard tubes on him, but he's also ketchup and mustard colored. That's so good. This is actually the same dragon from the start of the level. The start of the level is right over there. So how are we gonna get up here? I love some grilled meat. I would also love some grilled meat. He actually just, before I started streaming, like immediately before, he baked me some pork, and it was awesome. Shit. Yeah, so that's the thing. You got this one little platform raised right here, and you just gotta hug this wall. So he baked it like in some really nice sauce. Yeah, it was good. He would be able to say better what happens. Alright. So, now I used to be able to, in the original, I used to be able to get this guy before he got into that hole. I'm gonna not do that this time because I want you to see what I had to deal with. So, he's running. So, he's gonna come down here, right? And then he's gonna go down there. And he's gonna wait for me. As soon as I go down to try to get him, he's gonna juke me, go all the way back up there. So, yeah, I'm thinking like, oh, cool, I figured out how to do this. But then I also have to get good and kill him before he gets all the way up there. Thankfully, I eventually did get good to the point where I could snipe him within like 2 seconds. I gotta get this glide. See, even for me, this glide is not the easiest thing in the world. Hug that wall. All right. Yep. Shit. No, I'm not gonna make it. Oh. All right. Maybe I can trick him. Maybe I can get him to jump into a cloud of fire. Yes! Oh my god. That actually feels even better. All the vindication for the hours I spent trying to do that as a kid. Alright, but we gotta get back up there because we're still not done. Yeah, for all the ways that, like, I struggled to figure out how to complete this level, it kind of became one of my favorites. It's so memorable because of all the secrets and stuff. And the satisfaction of overcoming the challenge. And here we go. Alright, I'm gonna... Oh, man, I really want to do this. I gotta do this first. There. Oh, he also dropped a new kind of gem. That one was yellow, and it's worth 10. There's another one. Alright. There's a yellow one in here, too. This is another new kind of chest. So it's got a little spinner on top of it. And you gotta trigger it enough to where it flies off. But if you do it while it's aimed right... What? It went right through him. Fuck. It kills things, is what I'm trying to say. That top, when it flies off, it has a hitbox. This is the original guy that does it, by the way.
Thank you for releasing me, Spyro. You can always check your progress by accessing the guidebook through the pause menu.
This is the guy that just did it. Like, he did the, thank you for releasing me. And they added something to him. And actually, I don't think there was a dragon that told you about your little guidebook thing. I think it was just, it was called inventory in the original. I'm missing some gems. What the hell? Where are they? Must be up there somewhere. Gotta go back up there because that's the only way I'm gonna get around. Ah! There it is. Yeah, I forgot about these. I did know they were there, but I did forget about them. Yellow gems now just remind me of Enter the Dragonfly, where some yellow gems are sometimes worth 25, but sometimes they're worth 10. I didn't know that, actually. I've never bothered to fully complete Enter the Dragonfly, because why would I? If I'm going to play a Spyro game, I'm going to play a good Spyro game. Robin, should I do the big secret now? I'm assuming you know the one I mean. There's a very big secret here. About there-ish. There's a secret here that a dragon in the third world. We're on the first one now. It is the third world, like toward the very end of the third world, so like halfway through the game. A dragon there tells you about it. I don't think that I waited until hearing it from that dragon to do it. I think I stumbled upon it myself. We got this we got these waterfalls here. And we got these little stones here in the water. I think of it as a secret because I saw it before I played the game. Well, it is one, though. See, now they light up to let you know you're doing something cool. But when I was a kid, they didn't light up at all. There is a whole bonus level in here. A dragon at the halfway point of the game tells you about them. Now, okay, by the time you're at that point, the kind of bonus level that this is has become commonplace. Like, you're not going to find that dragon until after you've already seen one of these that is not a secret. But that dragon is the game's way of telling you that the levels before where you didn't see one of these just out in the open, they're still there. And so that's why this is here. I'm gonna go normal color for this one. This is a flight level. We are in flight the whole time. This is one of the only times in the game where complete continuous autonomous flight is possible. And it's also a like obstacle course. Not really. It's not like a thing where you have to clear a bunch of obstacles. What you do is break stuff. You have a time limit and a few things you have to break. I'm gonna do this the way that the game, I think, intends you to. And I'm gonna take out these barrel trains first. Shout out Diddy Kong. I think the game would want you to do the planes next. All of these are Norks that we're just murdering, by the way. Man, where'd he go? There. Okay, and then we have these archways. Fuck! Okay, I hit the water. Okay. Now you'll see that there's also chests there. That's a whole other category of thing that I didn't even do. So the way I do it is I do the chests first, and they're all in this cave here. I do it this way because this is a very good way to stockpile your time because it's constantly running out. Because these chests are all basically on top of each other. Like, the time that you're making up just by doing this is more than the time that you are spending to get in there, to get the chests done, and to get back out. So I always thought it was worth the investment. Especially because those archways, they are surrounding the entire level, and you have to get all of them. Okay, so now I will do the planes, because they're here. And I can again cover a lot of them very quickly. Fuck. Ooh, triple kill. Oh, that felt awesome. Okay. Now we'll get the arches. That's fine, Drago. I will keep talking as though you're here so that the VOD will be entertaining for you later. You might go play this yourself. Okay, that's fine. But yeah, I will try and get this VOD up pretty quick. Here we go. See, because now we're running out of time. So all that time that we banked with the chests and the planes going so fast, it was important for the end. Okay, now is there an achievement? Is the achievement just for opening that? Do a loop around an arch. Oh. I forgot about the loop controls. I'm actually going to try and do that real fast. Is there a skill point? Nah. Okay, we're good. I don't remember which button is loop. I'll play with that for a minute. There's no stakes here, by the way. I'm just... I'm not, like, in any worry of running out of time. I have all this stuff. I'm just going for an achievement. Is it... Thyroid the Dragon? Okay, it's R1. Yeah. Oh, I did it too early. Did it count? Nope, that was L1. Hi, Pharaoh. Is it? Yeah. I can also, R2 is also a fire button. Did that count? Do I have to do a loop like this? I don't know what it wants me to do. Oh, okay, the time's just going up now. Fuck. I don't know what it means. Did that count? Another type of arch in a different flight level. No, they're all the same kind of arch. I don't know what it means. Oh, okay. It doesn't mean an arch like these. You had the right idea. I see what it wants. It means right here. Oh! Oh no, I did it wrong. There we go. Did it count? Yes. Okay. We're good. All right. Good stuff. Okay, well, it's actually pretty good that Drago has left, because I do not want to spoil the secret of this boss to her. I think this guy is actually going to change his, I think he's going to change his message to me now.
Cool, Flash. Do that again.
The artisan's boss is through a portal behind me. You can challenge him now, if you feel you are ready.
The controls of this version of the game are way better than the original. They are probably better, but I will say I am so used to the original that it does feel like an adjustment for me. Okay, so this is what I was talking about. The roll it's meant to be used in this level specifically. So you got these shepherds, right? Get rid of that guy. You got this dog. He does a big jump. Okay. So his targeting is better. Yeah. The way that I used to do it is he would miss me because I would dodge out of the way. Now what you gotta do is just slam him really quick 2 times. And a part of that is you gotta time your jumps. Go. Okay, there we go. I rolled far enough. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So the roll did have a purpose in the original. I mean, there's probably uses for it. Also, I'm sorry, I forgot to do a color change. I will before we get on the balloon. This one also took me a bit to realize was here. I think I got to it pretty quickly, but this dog being here scared the fuck out of me. Because, like, I would come around the corner and it would, like, already be in the air. And I find the roll very practical to use, mainly because it only lets you go sideways. True, but also, consider... consider that it's also very fun. Yeah, this guy's what I was thinking of.
One of his most devious henchmen in charge of the artisan world.
Bring him on. I think I smell a barbecue.
Be careful, Spyro. Toasty has many tricks up his sleeve.
Man, look at this glow up. Look at the glow up they gave Toasty. I'm not sure. You're probably in a later level. I mean, some of these guys are... I mean, the guys in these levels are really artistic. But I don't know if that's necessarily what you would want to be out of the options. Look at this fucking guy. Oh no, he gave it away! So if you weren't aware, this dope-ass first boss... Well, dope in design. It's a pretty weak boss. The first game's bosses are really weak. But yeah. The first boss of the game is a sheep getting his revenge. Burnt Toast. That's a fun achievement name. Did I miss something? God damn it. Oh. Yeah, I did. It's way at the beginning. We're getting ads in a sec, y'all. I can't snooze them anymore. Ooh. Hello. Yeah, it's right here. There we go. You already got it with an Amazon ad? Rip. Let me give you guys some good news before the ads start. Today I got Pokemon Violet half off. And a cool thing that's happened since I streamed last, I have my own Switch now. Meaning, Switch streams much more possible. So as soon as I figure it out, I'm getting that fucking boy Coco. Alright, ad's about to start. Lock in, y'all. for the subbed and the VOD heads. Let's see, what can we do? What can I talk about as a fun little secret for later? Oh yeah, I can talk about this door. They added this door in the remake, and a lot of people who played the original game were like, okay, there wasn't ever a door here before, what's going on? And a lot of us were just like, there has to be something behind this door. Maybe there'll be like a DLC level like they did for Crash 1 in the remake of the Crash trilogy. And nope, there's nothing. The door doesn't do anything. It doesn't like give you a 100% completion reward. It doesn't lead to a DLC level. El Horso. Yeah, it doesn't do anything. 2 minutes. Brutal. Is there anything else? I've got all the first world. Whoops. Got all the first world skill points. I'm about to get this trophy. Okay, yeah, there's no other ones. Here, let me put the Reignited music back on. I do want to spotlight the work of the of the remake. What am I trying to say? The guys who did the soundtrack remakes, because Stuart Copeland was not involved. Flowers. Are they gonna shake it off? Because some things, when you burn them, they shake it off. Do these trees shake it off? The trees don't get burned at all. Real as fuck, Robin. Actually, I know what to do while I kill time here. This is a perfect way to use an ad break that I can't get out of. Hello guys, welcome back from ads. Nothing changed. Nothing different happened. Completely apropos of nothing. Do you guys agree with me that every game should have a big head mode? These fun little random ass cheat codes that are just there for fun and cosmetics. Every game should do this. Now hear me out. What about this? Now, the big head mode, that was in Spyro, definitely in 3. It might have been in 2 as well. I don't think the small head code was in either of them. I think the small head code is new. Oh, he's gonna sneeze. Biblically accurate Spyro. Now, here's a fun one. What if I also shrink the wings? They still work. Wait, let's see both at once. The character creator sliders are all mixed up. Oh my god, look at him in motion. Yeah. Yeah, that's about right. Okay. What about the other ones? According to all their laws of aviation. Check it out. This is also new. Hell yeah. I would, if I knew how to set up the Switch version right now, I would have been playing this on that instead. There is a code that is exclusive to the Switch version where these shades will be pride flagged. It's pretty hype. Let me do this one. Mr. Dragon and Watch. See, if I move like this, nothing's wrong. A link between Spyro. Whichever Paper Mario game is the one that lets you, like, move in semi 3D. Paper Spyro and the Thousand-Year Door. This is like, this is giving when Phineas faces the front. Okay. Now let me do this. So they tried to retrofit, like, the style of the PS1 textures onto Spyro, the low poly look. An attempt was made. The textures aren't that bad. You're right, Pharaoh. This is biblically accurate Spyro. This is Spyro in Minecraft, for real. It doesn't look awful in motion. But yeah, I don't really like this. I support them attempting. I support the attempt to, like, port Spyro's classic model. I would have loved if what that code did was just pull Spyro's actual model, like as faithful a remake as possible. And unfortunately, I think that might be as faithful a remake as possible. That's all the ones I could do in this game. But I did promise that I would let you guys pick a color. Let's see, we did a pink, we did a blue, we did a yellow. I've got 3 other options. 4 other options. Okay. Yeah, we have concept art Spyro.
Wow! I see you've been busy rescuing dragons, Spyro. You may travel to the Peacekeeper's world if you like. Are you ready to go?
I have to Goomba him to get into the balloon. I'm sorry. The achievement for riding in a balloon is called... it's called Boom. Is that intentionally trying to be a reference to the fucking Hindenburg? Because I would like to believe that that's what the plan was there. I'm a little confused by the fact that the skybox is blue. Ah, there we go. Less blue now. I also meant to point this out. I don't know if I did. Spyro cannot swim in this game. If Spyro were to sneeze in the balloon, who knows what can happen. Well, his idle animations don't happen during level transitions, so... What do we got?
Welcome to Peacekeepers. Look how our treasure has been stolen and turned against us. Please, recover our treasure, Spyro.
Collect treasure. Got it.
No, that's a fucking awesome design. Oh my god. Now we have new Norks trying to be a threat. Jury's out on if they'll succeed. Here we have one of the most fun little gameplay additions that we have here. This guy's got a cannon. He's gonna rotate it around, try to use it on us. But oh my god, he salutes as he dies. I've never noticed that before. That's so awesome. Oh, and our butterfly enemies here are Jackrabbit. Anyway, we can take over this cannon. And kill things with it. Oh. Sparks, you gonna get that? Oh my god. Okay, we got it. Thank you, my love. Alright. I'm gonna let you guys know right now. I'm gonna finish 100%ing this level first. The hub world, that is. But this is the first level I'm going to go into, and it contains one of the hardest secrets to find in the game. It is possibly the very last thing that I figured out. I don't remember exactly what the last thing... No, actually I do. Alright, so we got these guys, right? I kill one of them. And the other ones run and hide in these tents. What's the... Okay, I just have to scare enough of them into tents. That should happen automatically. And if you're not looking directly at them, they show ass. Show and hole. Now they used to, like... Yeah, okay, they do still have the fear animation. And that's 6. That should be the skill point. There. See, it doesn't hit the same in this version because they modeled the cheeks and they modeled like where the hole would be, as opposed to just like, oh my god. Robin Chip scared the shit out of me. What's up, Pale? How do I look? Yeah, the original version, it's just, you know, green squares with a black line in between them. And I don't know, that version just hits more for me. God, that death animation's so good. Let's get this dragon. Yeah, the polygon ass. It was better that way.
Hey, Spyro. Sparks the Dragonfly has been doing a good job protecting
those horns.
Make sure to keep him strong by feeding him lots of butterflies.
That guy... He used to be like really burly looking. And for some reason they gave him sumo build. I'm not sure what the rationale was. Possibly just fat jokes. I don't know. And what now? Hi! Finn's here, you guys. Finn did this to me. Look at their work. Look at the work. Look at it. It's marvelous. Look at me. Behold me. Okay, stop looking at me. You can look at me less now. No, but for real, look at me. Ben, are you proud of yourself? Because you should be. That was a rhetorical question. You can rotate this cannon. I think it'll auto-target this. No, it will not. To like a... Yeah, okay. To a point, it will auto-target. So that's how you get rid of these, which are unbreakable otherwise. Yeah, they're unlocked. Let's see, we also have this great big bullseye right here. What could that be? Oh, it's a platform. And it leads to another flight level! I just backboarded that guy. Okay. Bug me. Okay, this guy's really funny. He's one of basically the most pathetically easy egg guys to take out. I took a hit, but it was worth it. I didn't even let him move. Now we have this guy, who is, Del.
Well done, Spyro. Keep up the good work, and I know you'll fulfill your destiny.
Destiny? I just want to kick some.
Just toast those enemies and collect the treasure.
That mohawk is insane. Alright, now we have a key. Let's go find the chest for it, huh? Font choice? Where? Which font? It's fine. I definitely like the original, like the... I don't think it's the Banjo-Kazooie font. Oh, for the subtitle. Oh, yeah. The font for the captions is a choice. Hey, we found the chest. The thief internet has a soundboard effect. Well, Spyro Gem has, I think, always been one for me. Maybe not always, but it was in my the widget. It's not like on the, oh shit. It's not like point redeem. It's another thing. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna stay green for the level because I was normal for so long. We'll leave this one. Alright. I'm excited to defeat one of my greatest Spyro challenges with minimal effort, as I always am. I will say, Finn, you did just miss the cheat code exhibition. Ah, El Verso. So, in Finn's honor, because Finn decided to make me look hot, I will in turn pay that forward and make Spyro look hot. There we go. All right, I'm gonna try it. See if I can't line up this shot. Oh, okay. Didn't go far enough. I think, do they still do it? Yeah. Sometimes random objects will like receive flame, like they will be flame reactive, and then they will just shake it off. I love that. Oh, gun. These guys have big honking blunderbusses. I love that for them. A lot of 10 gems here. You can feel the stakes being raised. There was like maybe one in the entirety of the first world. No, there were like 3. Is this guy gonna say it? I think this is one of the guys that said it. Also, his name's Conan.
What? Huh? Oh. Thank you for releasing me, Spyro.
Well, it wasn't just that anymore. No, it had the same clip. He would just go, "Thank you for releasing me," like the other guy. Anyway, we got another egg. Let's get this bitch. Got him. Okay, let's move on. This level structurally is actually one of the coolest ones. Okay, so I'm gonna get an achievement. Bird brain radio. Let's go. All right, this is what I'm talking about. Up here, there is a big chunk of the level beyond this point that is just entirely off to the side. In fact, I can like enable mini maps, which are only in 2, I think, for all of the games now. Let's see, mini map. You see how I'm heading down here? Yeah, it's all off to the side like that. It's basically like a third of the level over there. Whoops. Sparta. I only thought it when it was too late. I could have prepared for the whole thing, and I didn't. It's Ivor the engine!
Is that you, Spyro? Are you the young dragon I've been hearing so much about? Ever since you were a wee puff of smoke, we've known,
You've known...
I forget.
Yeah, so we're in the Peacekeepers world now, and that means that a lot of these guys are cops or military. I will be nice to them because they're dragon cops, and clearly there's a reason for them doing exist that isn't just oppressing the civilians. Or, you know, just randomly killing shit. This kingdom clearly needs some defenses. I'm sorry, Pharaoh. It took me this long to process that you just said Watto as a dragon. I don't know what's up with your kick about Watto lately. Pharaoh, do you want to tell everybody about Watto's claim to fame in Tomodachi Life right now. I did just kind of gloss over the firework box that I just set off. I like this one. Got a whole bunch of gems in it. We're gonna go over there later once we get the key to that chest. Yes, Pharaoh's words. I made a Watto me in Tomodachi Life and everyone wants to fuck it. If I had like a picture that I could post and direct you guys to, I would. If Pharaoh, if you want to do like a Blue Sky post real fast, show everybody the Watto me, and then just post a link to it in chat, I'm down. Really fast. Here we have the final gem type. This guy is worth 25. Now, if you remember at the very beginning of the game, for those of you who were here, the dragon said, "Oh, my Switch right now thankfully needs to charge." Okay, no big deal. The dragon said that in the total, I do believe there are 12,000 accessible. Yes, 12,000. It says up there. Total like gem points. And then he also said, or is it 14,000? And that's a reference to the very last thing that you unlock in the game. Which is a fun little treat. So I'm gonna go get that key now. Let's talk to Boris here.
Dry Canyon rewards good gliders. You are a good glider, eh, Spyro?
I was born to glide.
Some of these dragon designs, man. So hot. All right, here it is. That right there took me years to figure out. Hugging that wall.
Incredible glide.
Oh my god.
I thought I'd be stuck here forever with those ugly vultures standing on my head. Those birds might look tough, but they're pretty tasty. Flame broiled with a pinch of salt.
I like how I waited to find this guy until I had killed all of the vultures. So basically it's like, yeah, I know. Also, the irony of eating vulture. That's crazy. To this day, I don't think I've ever heard anyone else, in fiction or otherwise, talk about eating vultures. I've heard of eating crow. Eli just screamed from the other room, vulture dimension. There we go. Doodle-doodle-doodle-doodle. Oh yeah, you know what? He's right. I guess that did happen. Yeah, but Brennan Lee Mulligan is an insane man. In the best way. I'm not even gonna attempt to give that one context. He's still yelling at me. Alright. Yeah, so we're at 1,600 out of 12,000. That's like what, 13%? Maybe? What's our actual completion counter at? Okay, counting like the dragons and eggs and stuff, we're at 23% completion. When did we enter a level? Oh, a while ago. Yeah, let's do another color change. What do we want? I was also thinking black. Finn, I am once again sorry. Robin already asked for a color for orange earlier, and that is not an option. I'm also upset. There is room for one more input. There is they only have 7, and there is a clear space where there could have been an 8th one, and that one could have been orange. What's the level? This level's pretty cool. Music's pretty cool. Yes, you can't do this. This is something that you could not do in the originals. You can do barrel rolls. Robin, you might not have known about the barrel rolls, huh? Oh, we got the long one. Real. Well, I will also once again say, on the Switch version exclusively, there is a code to make these sunglasses rainbow. Whoa! That's a follow. Been a minute since I've heard that noise. Infiden! I'm not sure how you want me to pronounce that. If you want to drop a pronunciation guide in the chat or something you would rather just be called anyway. Just inf. Okay, cool. Thanks for the follow. It's a very special day. Since I'm assuming you're new here, I didn't normally look like this. This is new. And to start a new era, I wanted to harken back to my very first game. And so right now I'm just regaling everybody with all of my 30 years of knowledge. Like infinity times 10 to the power of not a number. That's awesome. Spyro is your favorite game? I don't agree, but I do respect the hell out of the choice. Spyro was definitely my favorite game for a long time because it was my first game and it meant the most to me. Let me grab these real fast. I always forget these gems, so I'm getting them out of the way now. Maybe I buy it with my only game from like age 4 to 10. Diamond, why the fuck is that a first time chat? Dude, what the hell? Are you even following me? No, you were not. Thanks, Diamond. That's crazy. Good to see you, bud. Enjoy your Fortnite, I guess. Pharaoh! I know you were following me. That's some bullshit. No one counts on rule of 4. You fucking asshole.
Flame won't work on metal, but charging with your horns, that should do the trick.
I don't know about Dilf, but I like his hammer. Please no one else unfollow. So is it specifically the first one? Because I've gone like back and forth for basically my entire life about which one I like the best. And currently I'm settled on 3. I just think it has the most variety and also the best like overall structure and story and mini games. Even if I think that the sorceress is one of the weaker villains. But I do like, there's a lot of stuff that the first game does that the other ones don't, that I just really like still. They're all very different, and they're all great in their own ways. You had all three. 2 was your favorite. A few years ago, you got into speedrunning. One is the best speedrunning community. Yes, yes, it does. I'm assuming you're familiar with linktr.ee, man. Yeah. Spyro 1 speedruns. Good stuff. Spyro 1 is like one of the only games I've ever tried speedrunning. I never got super like intense good at it. Partially because I didn't want to bother with like any percenting. Whenever I play, I feel like gross and weird about not getting 100% on everything. Especially because like it's so yeah, it's so easy for me to 100%, 120% this game because again, spoiler, it goes that high. Weird to leave a level at less than average. Exactly. Because it means that, like, it's a failure in its own way. Uh-oh, it's Enzo Amore.
Hey, what's on the other side of that river?
Why don't you glide there and find out?
That guy's helmet was cool. The game I'm most nostalgic for is Paper Mario 64. Cool. Love that for you. His beard was cool too. Aren't the fucking remake designs for the dragons so good? Like, you can say a lot about how the remakes did NPCs possibly dirtier in, like, 2 and 3. But the dragons in 1, almost universal glow-ups. We didn't have a PlayStation, so I know nothing about Spyro. And that is why I am bird-splaining for everybody. Because Drago was here earlier, and despite her name, she also knew nothing. My other favorite remake redesign is Ripto. I love how fucking insane he looks. His redesign is honestly kind of like has been coded. Like it's very Vimsy Pop. El Ripto indeed. Okay, so you know who Deo is. Do you know who I am? We get this dragon.
You've reached the highest point in Clifftown. You can get to almost anywhere from here. If I were you, I'd use that whirlwind over there.
Is that Cliff Chapin? That sounded like Bakugo. Is that Cliff Chapin? I've never noticed that. Cool. Thanks for stopping by. I don't know if you were here earlier when I said this, but I got a copy of Pokemon Violet half off today, so I am planning as soon as I get my Switch integrated with my setup here, I am planning to start streaming that at some point. I'm probably gonna just try to finish this first. I'm going for Platinum again because obviously I've already done it once, but I wanted to do it on stream. I'm hoping to do the same thing with Kingdom Hearts as well. Alright. I skipped a step here. If you do Pterodons, will let you join. Yeah. Actually, I should start like giving out my my account to y'all so that y'all can play with me. So that we can start playing like Smash and stuff when I fucking actually get a copy of that. Which reminds me, get Scar from the library today. Dope. I love that your library also does that. Before I moved, none of my libraries, at least not in my memory, had video game rental setups. Now I'm here and they're fucking crazy. So I've talked about before, I don't know if this has been in something that you've heard from me. My favorite game is The World Ends With You. The library has both of them. That's crazy to me. It does only have No More Heroes 3 and not any of the others. Which is I guess I don't think that they re-released like the Switch ports. I don't think those have like physical copies. But it does have No More Heroes 3. No More Heroes 1 was actually the first thing I bought when I got the Switch recently. I actually also did just buy Undertale again for like the third time. I will keep buying Undertale as long as I have to. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited about this this copy of Violet that's just staring at me. I would rather have had Scarlet, but Eli already has Scarlet, so we're set. Plus, this way I can get Iron Valiant, which is definitely my favorite Paradox Pokemon. What the fuck was I trying to say? Right, okay. I have had plans in place for as soon as I moved up here. I wanted to do a Donathon where I would play every Smash game, and it would be my main goal to unlock every character. Because now I have access to all of them, if I can get a copy of Ultimate. So I would like to do that. I don't know that I will have time. But that would be what the Donathon is for, to fund me. But yeah, that's the thing I've been wanting to do for a very long time. I need to do some fun little quote-unquote updates to my Wii U for that to work. Because then everything will be in better quality. I tried to do the same fun little updates to my Switch, and I can't. They're way better about about blocking that shit off. So I was going to try, and then I didn't. I forgot to let you guys pick a color. The only options we have not done yet are full purple and red, both of which will stick out very well in this level. But I also understand that some of you guys have not been here the whole time if you want to do a repeat. There we go. Now we're red. Yes, Finn, this is going to be the closest we get to the orange. But for some reason, I thought it was doing a Jet Set Radio sound effect there. Here we have this guy. This is the ice level. Now, I know the ice levels are sometimes, like, controversial. This is actually one of my favorite levels in the game. Bro looks like a Swedish fish. He does! This is, like, perfect Swedish fish color. That's crazy. Oh, by the way, these bats are actually the butterfly enemies this time. it's freaking bats. I love Halloween. It's Ulrich from Code Lyoko!
Word of caution, little one. Wait until you grow big, like me, before charging those large enemies.
He has one shoulder pad like Cloud. I like him for that reason. Oh my god, look at that! You can see every gem just fucking shining in the distance. That's so cool, man. This level is sick because of its non-linearity. Yes! Yes, the fuck it is! Oh my god! His confidence is astounding. What, the Ulrich? Yeah, he's pretty good. He's not immediately making me say DILF, but I like him. Turns the game off for 10 years and comes back to Spyro being an adult dragon able to charge the big enemies. Well, you know what? I don't know if you've ever seen, if you've ever dug into the manual for the original game. There's this render, this model in the manual that it's not confirmed, but it looks like it's supposed to be an adult design for Spyro. And little me, little 6-year-old me was like, I need him to turn into this now. I have to know what this would be for him.
Spyro, some big Norks up ahead are wearing armor. And in the ice cave, armor can make their feet very slippery.
So I am going to play this level the linear way. Because I know that people are here who have not seen it. But up here is the chest. And right here, down there, is the key. So I'm gonna go do the section here right quick, and then I'm gonna double back and I'm gonna go get that key, because the only way to get the key is from the chest, which is hilarious. But also, like, there's some good game design philosophy to that. Anyway, let's talk about this slippery guy right here. Awesome. I love that the Norks throw snowballs in this level. I did not let it show that it was going to do that. There's more in a minute, so I will let them throw a snowball at me. I might not let the snowball hit me, but I also... I'm getting caught up in the sound design too, because the noise that they make when they're rattling around in there, it's basically just a really like HD version of the original sound, and it sounds so nice. Andor! Oh my god, Star Wars!
Thank you for releasing me.
He said the thing, but he also said it funny. Need to get a big ass sample pack of the Spyro game sounds for some mashups. I do have the Sound Font collection, and there are a lot of the samples in that. Stonedale Snoop Dogg mashup. I'm not gonna lie to you, I did want to do a Spyro mashup collection at some point. I had one idea solidly like figured out, and I think we even had a draft for it made. David Amario is actually working with me on it. Let's go get that chest. Drop it like it's hot because Spyro burned it. Oh god, why? No, I feel like if you're gonna put a Snoop song in this game, part of me is wanting to go with Gin and Juice. This is one of the songs that I would consider doing. It would be like really weird and ambient, but it's also just got the like driving factor to its beat. You know? The problem with a lot of the Spyro 1 game soundtracks... What am I saying? The problem with a lot of the soundtracks in this game specifically... Oh, I forgot. is that they're really proggy. And like, a lot of them are in like 6/8. And they're not the most conducive to mashing. This does not make them bad songs. It just makes them complicated songs. Okay. Asher.
Thanks for freeing me, Spyro. And now, where was I?
Okay. Yeah, some of these are weird. This is another secret that, when I figured it out, was kind of mind-blowing. It didn't take me forever, but it did get me very excited. Just this whole other area up here. And kind of just the fact that I could jump on those little raised platforms. Yeah, as much as I do think that 3 is the best game, I think that the unique aspects of the first game do still make me like it more than 2. I feel kind of bad that I think 2 is the worst one. But like, 1 has that unique charm and all the cool level design to it and more emphasis on exploration and all that cool shit. And 2 is just like, some of the mini games are, they have this like level of tedium to them. It's just not as well fleshed out as 3. Like 1 is its own thing, and that's cool. 2 is a step in a new direction, and it's cool, but it's also not quite there yet.
Spyro, some dragons thought you weren't ready, but I knew they were wrong.
No.
Ready for what?
And then Spyro 3 is just like 2 fully realized. I feel the same exact way about the Sly Cooper trilogy. Like, it's hilarious just how much those opinions map perfectly onto Sly. In Sly's case, I do think 1 is maybe less good of a game than 2. But otherwise, everything else I said completely. Prefer the modularity on 1, where it's the most simple crystallized version of collect X amount of things. Yeah, and I understand, and I don't like completely agree with that. There is... Okay, the first time you're playing, especially if you're a little kid, there's definitely backtracking. But when you learn what you're doing, everything can be completed in a linear go. And that is very cool. But at the same time, the backtracking, it does add something. They're becoming more autistic. I don't know about that. Like, we haven't even talked Sonic yet, so you don't know what I'm capable of. But let's not get in a fucking who's more neurodivergent battle. Is Tyler still streaming? I told him that I would be live. in case he needed a raid target. He might have forgotten. No, he's still alive. Okay, cool. Well, I'm gonna be going for at least a little bit. Exactly. Dude, you get it. You so get it. All right, let's go do that flight, huh? I like this flight. I think I'm honestly like really trying to figure this out now. I think if we're not counting the bonus level at the end, which I'm not spoiling for chat, my favorite flight, probably Wild Flight. Honestly, I like that one a lot. And then I think it goes Night second, Sunny third, Icy fourth, Crystal fifth. And again, it's because of that non-linearness. Because Crystal is supposed to be the first one you find, so it's super linear. And then Icy is also pretty linear. Sunny, you missed how I did it earlier. I'm not going to go back, but my strategy for Sunny is I always go and do the chests first. I don't know if that's like a common speedrunning strategy, because I know in speedrunning you're probably not trying to do that shit at all. But yeah, I go and do chests first, and by the time I do chests, the barrel trains are like in a better position for me to get all at once. And then planes and then arches, because I'm using the chests and the planes to stockpile time to get all the arches because they're so spread out. That's the only one where I have like that thought out of a strategy for it. For night, I kind of just, you know, do what it says. I don't know what the, like, optimum speedrun strat is for night. So I'm just doing shit in order. I might even lose. I don't know. I haven't been doing the best. No, we're good. I kind of just locked in and breezed through that shit. Okay, cool. Let's go. I think that I have a somewhat early morning tomorrow. Or at least a little. I know E does, and I am required to help with that, and I don't know that I'm going to be able to like go back to sleep after. So I might head out after we do this boss fight, which is... Sorry, he's yelling at me. I think he just said that... I think he just said that it's covered, so I don't need to help out. So if that's the case, then we might go handle magic crafters after this. I got some time. What? Okay, then I don't have it as early of a morning. Okay. I really hope my mic is not picking him up. Anyway, we're about to get ads, so I'm going to... I don't know what to do this time, because before I was just playing with the cheat codes. You didn't hear him? Okay, good. Means I have my mic settings good. All right. I'm gonna just run around as Flat Stanley here. Cool. Oh no, that's the wrong one.
Disgusting creatures, get out of my sight.
Thanks, Robin. Hey, Shadow. Long time no see, buddy. There we go. Black Stanley. Somebody hit the button. Somebody hit the button so I know how long I have to be Flat Stanley. We're just gonna vibe. Oh, I don't have the... Oh. I don't have Captain Lou queued up. Or else I would. Just do that. You're not in Agile yet. Oh, I didn't realize that Flat Stanley overrides color. I only just figured that out. 2 whole minutes, huh? Awesome. One of 2 Parappa the Rapper references. I love opera because I can still watch while ads play. You know what? That's pretty cool. That is... You still get revenue, I still get to watch. I, honestly, pretty good reason to try opera. I do think opera is still chromium. So... I don't know. Wait, are you still subbed? Oh my god, you are. 35-month sub. That's awesome. You know what? I think the first time I played Spyro was... the first time I played Spyro on stream was also, like, around this time because I was doing, it was like my affiliate party. So, it's nice it happened to be, like, around now that we revisited it. You can pop out the stream in a small player while ads play. Okay. I guess that's a note. I am not being sponsored by Opera. I probably don't want to be sponsored by Opera. But, you know what? If that's something that interests you to try out... Oh, it also turned off the sunglasses code. Shit. There we go. All right, let me have a drink. I have issues with Opera security. You know what? That's probably a valid thing. Hey, Inf, do you also have the color change cheat code and none of the other ones memorized? We're going full purple for this boss fight because it's the only color we haven't committed to yet. I do think it's cool that they added full purple because this one, not in the originals. What if it was purple? He already is. I use the internet, I give up rights to privacy, I become more of a nihilist, I listen to mashups, I feel better repeat. Well, just be careful when you listen to mashups because some of us are getting fucked with in ways that will make you more of a nihilist again. Alright, I do have to point out for the people that have not seen this before. They send these guys after you. Oh my god, wait. Oh my god. He's... Oh. I've never let him run that far. Oh my god. I've never let him chase me for that far. I did not know that was gonna happen. Normally I just dodge them, and then if you dodge them like quick enough, they will just run off of the edge. Here, watch. Whoops. Or if they hit you once even, they'll run off the edge. If you run past them, they run off the edge. If you run away, they will chase you into a wall. Cool. New tactic that I didn't know about. Fuck. Or if they hit you. I need to be careful because I do know that there's a skill point. Actually, have I missed some? No, okay, we're good. There's a skill point here where I have to do the boss fight perfectly. Witness me. What a lovely day. Look at that shit. Let's go ahead and get this. Here's my little 100% speedrun strat. Can I make this? Yes! Yeah, you're not supposed to be able to access this until you go all the way around here, and then I think the chest is up there. And there's the boss. I think that this guy visually got a bit of an upgrade. I mean, he looks less funny now, which is probably kind of the point. But in terms of his sound design, huge downgrade.
Dr. Shemp thinks he's so cool. You don't know what it's been like listening to him over and over. But I tell you one thing, he should watch his back.
Is that Yuri Lowenthal? It would be crazy if they got Yuri Lowenthal for one dragon. There he is. Anyway, Dill. Not this guy, the dragon. The D stands for dragon, by the way. See, now this guy, I have my complaints about the way that they model the ass on those Norks. This guy's ass, they modeled fine. Oh. Uncle, I'd rather not. Real as fuck. Yeah, what I'm saying is about the audio. His sound design in the original. The fucking it's so funny. Fucking peak like boss sound design for this game. You know, honestly, the boss design, like the general philosophy for putting bosses together in this game, not so great. This boss specifically is like my second favorite. Purely because of his personality. Alorso. Thanks, Pharaoh. Enjoy your fucking man whore Watto. Okay, perfect. Cool. Sorry, I would have let him hit me for the people that haven't seen his attack patterns, but I needed that skill point. Okay, and the chest is right here. I think I'll be able to get down there. Oh my god. Oh, what's in the box? Good one. All right, did I miss any trophies in Peacekeepers? Yes, I missed one. Okay, I can do that. Flame the fairies in Night Flight? Oh shit, I don't remember that one. Okay, I'll go do that real fast. If I'm gonna be so real with you right now, that word makes me so uncomfortable. I don't have it muted or anything. I maybe for my own like mental health should, but it's not your fault. I'm not upset with you. That's something that I have not communicated. There we go. Achievement. Get. Why am I saying achievement? I'm on the PS4, the trophies. Alright. I gotta flame the fairies for a trophy in this one. So I got the Steam achievements. Are they different? I don't actually know. Like, I have it on Steam, but my computer is not good enough to run it. Otherwise, I would be doing it now. Same. Okay. So, I would be able to plat it just by doing what I've already been doing. Okay. Where are the fairies? My completionist ass needs to get it done, but I have too many games to play. Real. Unfortunately, so real. I was replaying this, actually. And I am, like, at the very end of 3 to get it, like, what would functionally be a replat. One fairy. Where are the other ones? Yeah, and now I have, like, the Switch and all the shit that I'm putting on that. Where the fuck is the other fairy? It's a good thing I'm not, like, actually on a time crunch right now. Oh, there's one over here. Yeah, there she is. That's not a fairy. I know my fairy design in this game. That's a fucking pixie is what that is. She had a fucking mohawk. You kidding me? Alright, there's one more somewhere. I think it might be over here. Aha! Is that all of them? Yeah, we're good. Oh. Drown him. Calm down, Finn. Damn, dude. You know, I'm noticing now that I leave all that space for chat, and then I have it set to where chat, like, vanishes. They should fix that. Okay. So if E says I don't have to be up as early, I don't know that I could do all of Magic Crafters tonight, and I would again feel like so incomplete just like doing some of it. What are we at right now? What's our completion level at? Whoa, hit the wrong button. 35%. I feel like if I go do Magic Crafters, it's gonna break 50 though. Let's see, do I do this in 2 parts or 3? Finn says do it. You gotta go do dishes, gonna listen to Burger Radio when you're on. I was listening to it today! Cool. Enjoy your dish. You should also put on the Psycho Stick song I Hate Doing Laundry, because you'll find it relatable.
I can't believe how fast you found so much stolen treasure. Hop aboard for the Magic Crafter's world if you're ready.
Yes, Psycho Stick. I saw them live last year. It was awesome. Thank you, E, for scoring us those free tickets. Yeah, let's do it. Well, you know what, Finn? We're starting a new world fresh, and that means we get to pick a new coat of paint. And we've now covered all of them, so you can have whichever one you want. Unless somebody beats you to it, but you're here, and you didn't get to pick enough. Green! Okay, cool. There we go. So you might have missed me saying this earlier. I think the plan originally was for Spyro to be green, and then go with it because he was going to be like on grass all the time and blending right into it. It would be hard to tell, which I think is also part of the reason they made Sonic blue. All right, so this guy is a bitch. He's going to loop around this little hallway to the left here, and he's going to jump somewhere I can't reach him. And I don't know that he's going to come back down. So I've got to get to him before he gets to that back wall. Ooh! 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 Oh, that felt good. Oh, I didn't know that I was going to be able to pull that off in the remake. I can do that just fine in the original. The remake, sometimes the window, not as tight. So these guys are wearing metal, I think. So flaming, not gonna work. Yeah. Can I do it? Wait, I think this might be one of the... This might be an achievement, actually. Fuck. Yes, yes, this is the achievement. Let's do it. No! Oh, okay. I get it just for killing them. That was hilarious.
Welcome to Magic Crafters. I want you to release the dragons, reclaim our treasure, and recover the eggs from those pesky blue thieves.
See, this is what I mean about the voice cast in this reboot being stacked. That was Liquid fucking Snake. Yeah, that was Cam Clark, baby. Love that guy. Alright. And I line up the shot. Yes! I'm on that advanced tech today. I will say, I don't think a lot of the enemies have had glow-ups. I do like the design of these guys in the remake because you can totally fucking see their underwear. No, it's funny. It's charming. His spindly little legs. Well, for the disappointing showing that that type of chests had the first time I found one earlier, I'm very pleased with what it ended up doing. Oop. Oh, this is actually one of the more annoying ones. I'm not sure what... I guess this is just a different kind of sheep. Yeah. Somehow your mom misinterpreted your message about recording SNL. There was? Oh my god, there was one. Oh, the original? That's hilarious. All right, here we go. Here's something cool for all you guys that have never seen this game before. You see me? You see the way I'm charging around? See how fun it is?
When you see arrows like these, you can charge along with them to begin a supercharge.
Supercharge? Excellent.
Go ahead, try it.
He means these on the ground. So in the original, the camera was like actually showing them. And I was just thinking like, man, some of the direction on the dragon cutscenes is a little lacking. Anyway. So I'm way faster when I do that. And the charge is also stronger, meaning I can probably take out big guys. I'm not going to have any big guys for this one, but also here's a secret. Oh man, I couldn't remember if it was the key or the chest that was here. But yeah, now I remember. Alright, so I've got to do something specific with this supercharge in a minute, but I'm going to go through here first and show you guys what I was talking about earlier. Here is the first flight you're supposed to find. This is Crystal. As I was saying, this is my least favorite because it's the most linear, because it's supposed to be the easy one.
This portal leads to a special place where you can learn to fly. I remember when I was a young dragon, earning my wings.
Learn to fly. Got it.
I love Spyro's immediate reaction to when any old dragon is about to go on some long-winded reminiscence. Okay, this right here, these little storm wizards, these might be my favorite enemy in the game. They're so charming. Oh, there's more. If I think of an enemy, or if we come across an enemy later that I like more, I'll let you guys know. Actually, you know what? I do immediately want to take that back. Anybody who knows like the main enemies in the Dreamweaver's homeworld, yeah, those are my favorite. For reasons that will become obvious, and which, if you have played Dreamweavers, are obvious. Alright, now I gotta do the supercharge and hit that. That was a 25er in there. And fuck you. Okay, but the little weather wizards, those can be my second favorite enemy. Is this guy gonna let me through?
Thank you, Spyro, for recovering so many of our dragon eggs. Hop aboard for the Beastmaker's world if you're ready. Would you like to go?
Yeah, so I didn't even really talk about it. So the first balloonist, what he says is you have to get 10 dragons before he will let you go any further. The second balloonist, I think his benchmark is like 1,000 treasure, maybe 2. No, it's definitely just 1. Which, if you've been collecting everything up to that point, is fucking hilarious, because he will let you just go through immediately. But for this one, the balloonist wants you to collect eggs. I don't know exactly how many he wants. I also don't remember exactly how many eggs there are in the game. But the last ones are here in Magic Crafters. I think there might be egg guys in every world. In every level here. And then there's no more for the rest of the game. All right. Yeah, we'll keep the green for this level. Just cause. The one thing I remember about the balloons is that because I've been collecting almost everything on my first playthrough, the last one let me through right away, so I saw almost nothing of an entire world. Yeah. That's the fun part. If you just collect everything, you can basically skip entire worlds. Like, literally, I think before I'm done here, I will have done enough to clear through maybe not the 5th balloonist, but definitely the 4th. I don't remember. You know what? Okay. If I clear through the... If I collect everything in Magic Crafters, I think I will have done 48 dragons. I did 100% this game in later playthroughs, both original and this version, but you'll always remember that. Yeah. That's the thing about this game. It's memorable. You remember your time with it because it's so fun to explore.
Oh, Spyro, you're not
Look at this
one of those
goofball.
big, noisy, gigantic, awful beasts, are you?
Of course not.
Oh, good. I didn't think so.
Yeah, some of the voice direction is also a bit of a step down in this version. What? You get the retro achievements. That's fun. I have not tried to do that. Okay. Then is it just like, is there fun, like, additional stuff to do besides, just 100% completion? I love these guys. This is a fun little set piece here. Will this go this far? I don't think it will. Nope. Do the Toasty boss fight without waking the dogs. Oh. That sounds really hard. If I wasn't like trying to be like a little more quick about this, I would go try to do that, honestly. Because I'm not sure if I could pull that off like right away. Reach the top of Lord's level in 30 seconds. Oh my god. That's some crazy speedrunner strat. I have no idea how to pull that off.
Thank you for releasing me.
All that design work, and they only let him say the thing. That design was so charming and cool. I wish he had something to say. Well, yeah, totally, but oh, because like it'll be open, like the way won't be blocked off. Okay. Well, hey, I'm impressed. No matter how actually easy it is. You know, come to think of it, I don't think I ever platinumed Sonic Frontiers. I've platinumed very few games in my lifetime. As of now, it's just this, Spider-Man PS4 without the DLC, and Kingdom Hearts 1.
Great work, Spyro!
Oh my god.
You'll learn all the tricks of
Oh, but this guy's wings are so cool! Oh, okay, a time limit for all the flights. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, these are tricky. I gotta be careful here. Oh wow, that was an achievement. I didn't even realize. The community comes in clutch recording videos showing how they do it. Fun. No skill point in this one. I got the achievement already. Cool. Alright, and the achievement for high caves is just something you do in 100%ing, so not a big deal.
Remember that these blue thieves have stolen eggs outside the magic.
Oh my god, he has angel wings.
Don't worry, I'll take care of them.
I already have. I've already handled all the ones that are outside of Magic Crafters. It does feel a little anticlimactic that... I mean, yeah, it is kind of cool to be like, oh, all the eggs are done. Like, here, at the halfway point of the game. But it's also like, really? No more? Because as bothersome as some of these might be, it's still exciting to, like, do, you know? And satisfying to pull off. This is maybe one of the more annoying ones. Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. If it's your first time, you're going to end up backtracking a bit. But if you know what you're doing, you never need to. Everything can be completed in one linear go. Which is why Spyro 1 is one of the only games I've ever like tried to speedrun. It's this and Shadow of the Colossus. Hilarious, right? And I don't do like any crazy any percents or anything. I just try and do it, you know? With Shadow of the Colossus, I guess it's not really like there's no such thing as an any percent because it's just playing the game, you know? Like there are a couple little fun things to do, but all they do is just like raise your stats and stuff. There's no like percentage of completion because it's just a story. Get any fun records there, Saturn? Even like personal records. Like you don't have to top a category and set a record. Let me rephrase. What are you the most proud of? Because that's what matters. You did have world records. Oh, sick. Oh my god, no. I missed one gem somewhere. Oh my god. Fuck. Oh my god. It's gonna be so mad. Nah, that's cool. I'll go back and get it. So I'm gonna be looking at like 4,200 maybe 4,300 in this level. This is a big one, so yeah, I don't know if anybody is sticking around who's not like. You're still second in Sega Rally 1. Okay, that's a fun choice. Yeah, so if you've never seen this level before, right away you're given two options of how to progress, but immediately you come in here and you're stuck up against this spider that is completely invulnerable to you and will bum rush you the second you are on level with it. So that might discourage you from going that way, in which case you're welcome to take the second path, which is a lot more weather wizards and different types of weather wizards than we're used to. Well, there is a skill point here, I gotta remember. Ugh. So some more records on Spy Hunter PS2. Used to have every record. Damn. That's pretty cool. If I was more familiar with Spy Hunter, that would probably be even more impressive. But hey, clean sweeping a fucking game? That's nothing to sneeze at. Where are these sheep? Okay. Oh, Billy Ray!
Please do something about these green druids. They insist on moving everything in sight.
I like that he's a dragon with a full-on pointy-ass witch hat with his horns sticking out of it. Let's hang out here. And really? Oh, it's in Blowhard, damn it. Okay, that's fine. Wasted all that time. Yeah, that happens. The hidden painting is this one. So I gotta get up there. Got it. Man, the first time I tried it, I remember that taking me a while. So, one shot in that, I feel pretty good. To better respond to your question, the thing I'm most proud of is finding a 30-second skip once. Was that in Spy Hunter? That's pretty cool. 30 seconds is nothing to sneeze at either.
I hate those bugs. When I become big and strong like you, I'll squash them all.
Until then, remember that supercharge makes you invincible.
Okay, I thought he was gonna say it. See these fairies down here? If you've never seen them before? These are gonna do something very cool for you. In this area, you cannot fall to your death. These fairies will catch you and they will always take you right to the top of the supercharge. This is because they want you to experiment with the supercharge here. I actually just remembered that it has been a hot minute since I let the color change. So what do we want to do? Sky Hunter. First level, all objectives world record went from 315 to 249. Later got lowered to 246 with pulling it off better. If you're still here. Imp, I'm so sorry. I missed one gem in Alpine Ridge. I have to go back and get it after I finish here. I know, I'm so mad at me. It's nice to have actual Spyro fans in the chat.
You done did it now!
Don't use Stark Mini. Here, hang on. I should have had my face on while I did this. Yeah. This is how it feels to miss one gem. Let's go get that gem. See, like, I'm in such a place with these faces. I want to use them because Finn worked so hard on them. But also just like, I'm playing Spyro. How bad of a mood can I be in? You know? A time will come for me to use these, but today is not that day. I have them, and also that's enough of a reason to be in a good mood. But I'm also playing Spyro. And I'm playing Spyro, and I'm making new friends. It's Into the Dragonflight real. You know, I don't know if people are subscribing to the conspiracy theory that Toys for Bob are secretly working on Spyro 4 in the vein of Crash 4. You're on deactivation. I'm gonna tell you this. I think that if they are, I think it would be really cool if it is just Enter the Dragonfly but good. Alright. So, again, if you're new here, there is a way to take out these spiders. But I gotta get around them first. They only chase you if you're on the same level as them. Like the same height. Otherwise, they're gonna hang out over there. They're gonna take out this guy and then, yeah. If it happens, I bet someone is gonna ask Spyro how many adventures he's been in and he's gonna respond 3. It's okay if it's like right that, like if it's set there. I don't know if that's the thing that happened in Crash 4. I have not nearly as much Crash experience as Spyro experience. I actually only just bought the Crash trilogy for PS4. Like I had it on PC for a while, but again, my PC is not great for gaming. Or for streaming gaming for that matter. Oh, there he is. So, it is the thing that happened to Crash 4. Which is a hilarious name if you know the Japanese titles in that series. I don't. Is Crash Wrath of Cortex Crash 4 over there? I actually had that game. I did not have the original trilogy, but I had that. Oh, he's stuck. Oh boy. Oh no, I unstuck him. And Twin Sanity is flat. Okay. So what do they call? It's about time. It's about power. We say hungry, we devour. No, yeah, that's what we're talking about. So what's the Japanese name for It's About Time? Is it also called Crash 4? Now, okay. I'm still not the most well-versed Crash fan, so is Wrath of Cortex considered bad? Because I That's the one that I had as a kid, and I didn't think it was all that bad. Yeah, it's number 6 or 7 if you're not counting, like, all those spin-off games. Okay. It never bothered me that much, but then I didn't get to play the original trilogy as a kid, so maybe I would feel more strongly about it that way. Oh. Yeah, he knows the strat now. See, I did the other one that lets you do this, and it was a cakewalk. Now I'm on this one, where I discovered the strat for the first time, and he's juking the hell out of me. Yes. Got him. Crash Forward's about time is also called for. Okay. Oh shit! I should have done this strat! Playing earlier, hitbox follows you. Yeah, you know, that's probably just a generally good tip, but it's not as intuitive to me. Yeah, it's pretty funny. I mean, you could do that in English. If Spyro 4, yeah, these. Uh-oh, Imp has a fun fact about the fairies. Made me feel things in the game. Were these things expected of you? Like it Crash Forward 5 is already out. Crash 33 and a third. Getting magically picked up. Okay.
Try combining your supercharge with jumping and gliding, and really explore the high caves.
I did not get this dragon until I had already done all of it. Okay. Level is done. For real. Let's go get that one that we're missing. I'm sorry. By the way, guys, I'm only looking at chat through OBS, and I don't know that I have the pronoun extension anymore, but I definitely can't see it through OBS. So I would love if you guys that I don't recognize would toss some pronouns in there for me, just so I know. Cool. Yes, I've heard that one. Thank you, Ed. Cool. That was what I was gonna go with, just as a safety measure, but I'm glad that that's all I need. I don't mean that to be like a neopronoun hater or anything. Neopronouns are awesome. Alright, where is it? It's down? Alright. Over here? Oh, it's in the fucking... It's in the beast pit over here, isn't it? Yeah. Oh. No. No, it's attached to this guy. Yep, okay. That did it. Alright, cool. Let's get to the fun level now, shall we? Oh, actually, we gotta do Crystal Flight first. Because it's there. We haven't been called that since I'm mini. When I see a trans joke, I always like to check with trans homies to see if it passes vibe check. Wise! Wise. In that case, it was good. I generally tend to default to they that pronouns even with people whose pronouns I know just out of habit or in case I remember wrong. I have too many friends. You know what? Some would call that praxis. It's just a nice safety measure to have. Let's get this fucking boring flight out of the way. I don't know, maybe one of you guys has a strategy that'll change up Crystal Flight and make it fun. But yeah, to me, this is easily the worst one. Oh shit, I didn't do color change. Can I do color change in a flight level? I don't think I've ever tried. We'll try it. What do you guys want? Praxis in the streets, theory in the sheets. Minnie, you are firing on all cylinders tonight, I do have to say. There we go. Okay. I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's an F tier level. It's just not as interesting. Oh, I've got to hit all these fucking berries again, don't I? Hi, Cinder. How do I look? Jack 2. You know? Also, I haven't played Jack very much. Did I miss one? Fuck it. We're starting over. I have Jack 1, and I played like a little bit of it. And I wanted to commit to more, and I just never did. When are we getting the fucking Jack Trilogy remake? You're out of town. Fun. Is it fun? Is it fun? Are you out of town for a fun reason? Played Jack 1. No, I never got that far. I played like a tiny bit of it. I haven't played Jack. I haven't played Ratchet and Clank. See, I was that bitch. I played Spyro. Did I miss one again? Oh no, there it is. Okay. Fuck. Damn it. I was just talking about how fucking boring and easy this was. No, but we are doing some fun things. Okay. That's very like you. Taking a rough situation and finding ways to make it fun. That's one of the very many things we love about you, Minnie. Yeah, I was that bitch. I stuck with Spyro, like out of some fake loyalty. And so I was like really hesitant to try Crash because I was like, no, I'm a Spyro kid. I gotta be a Spyro kid and I gotta stick playing Spyro. Fucking shit. And then I was a Sly kid as well. So I only played Sly and I never got Jack and I never got Ratchet. Yeah, I know. It's really like fakey and weird, right? It's like if you were in the 90s and you were either a Street Fighter or a fucking King of Fighters kid while they were all just like hanging out and roasting the shit out of each other in their games. Now I'm both. I've yet to be both a Crash person and a Spyro person. But I have Spyro and Crash now. I have them both. Maybe, like, once I get a little further through... After I'm done with my Kingdom Hearts Platinum. Maybe. Which I might just, like, bounce between that and Pokemon Violet when I get that started. Those are my priorities for the next little bit, I think, once I get Spyro done. Oh. I got caught up in autopilot of killing enemies. Get some arcade time! Had to keep the Triceratops. See, what a Melty Blood tournament. That rules. I love that. Alright. You guys like the Amanda show? In my experience, there was a crash to Jack pipeline and a Spyro to Ratchet pipeline. In my experience, it's a Spyro to Sly pipeline. Was there like a third to the Crash and Spyro set? I am the Sly preferrer because Sly is awesome. I'm gonna do a color change. What do you guys want? No, actually, I wasn't red for very long, so I will keep red. But what I will do is this. Do you also keep the stereotypes and will use insert audio brand for headphones? Alright, we're gonna go this way first. Because this is a secret that also took me a long time to find. Stereotypes. Okay, that took me a minute. That went straight over my head. I am locked in. Well done. Alright, another secret over here. Let's take this one out. Take out all the weather wizards. Yeah, it can be a tricky one. I always do it first now, so I make sure I don't forget it. Why am I on my knees? I'm looking at you, Minnie, that's why. Now we got this one. Oop. Huh. Thought that one was gonna be easier. Okay. Everything over here is done. Hi. What? You get to flirt with Minnie and I don't? That doesn't seem fair. We're getting an ad break, you guys. I'm sorry it's happening during the level with the best song. Jarvis! Jarvis fruit balls.
Welcome to Wizard Peak. This is my favorite supercharged spot.
It's mine too!
Bash those wizards.
The color of Spyro. Well, unfortunately, all I have are Smarties, and I don't think I have any purple ones. Wasn't this level the one with the song used for TV show later on? Yes! The Amanda Show! Because, Stuart Copeland also did that, and he was just like, might as well. No purple. You got me a red Tootsie Roll. Yeah. I didn't want to say anything, but I'm not the biggest fan of Tootsie Rolls. You can have this one if you want. Yes. Okay. Question. Does it have to do with the goggles? Because they're supposed to be green, and the green screen is still eating them. You never had a Tootsie Roll. Damn. I think you should try one. but they're not my favorite. I will say Tootsie Pops kick ass. Tootsie Pops are some of the best lollipops I've ever had, and then they have is it our eyes in the shadows or are your arms nicely jacked? Yeah, I'm a little more toned, I would say. I don't know how intentional that was on Finn's part, but that happened. Sorry, I put my chat away. Oh, that's fun. Yeah, I've been trying to come up with a way to do like a blind guess of like Gatorade flavors on video without showing myself on video. And it's tricky to do. We don't have a lot of space to set up like a freestanding camera. We don't have a freestanding camera. It'd be a difficult thing to pull off, but speaking of, I've been sitting here with this Gatorade fully unopened. Do we have a freestanding camera? I guess we have our phones, but if you do have a freestanding camera, cool. First I've heard. Have E put the different PNGs on screen of the flavors. Okay, that is pretty funny. I'd be a little... I mean, color of Gatorade, only cops know the flavors. What are you talking about? I am a proud anarchist, and I will drink all the Gatorade I want, thank you. It does help that the Gatorade I currently have, the name and color are the same. Blue is the best Gatorade. I do not agree, but I have come around on it. Also, which blue? Saturn, it depends. There's one that is supposed to be purple. Glacier Freeze. Yes, okay. Glacier Freeze is also one of my favorites. Okay, so there is a grape one, Saturn. That is good. But there's also a different one that is like lavender. Okay, I don't like that. There is a lavender flavor that is like harder to find. That is not what it's... Okay. I'm telling you right now, it's lavender. What flavor do you think a lavender Gatorade is? The color is lavender. It is not. No, this one is purple. Like, yeah, you would think it's a grape. It's pineapple. The lavender Gatorade, which is called Icy Charge, is pineapple. I know, it's weird, but it's good. I love it. I'm a slut for pineapple flavored things. What I have right here in my hand next to this Gatorade is my favorite flavor of soda ever. Literally the best soda I've ever had. It's pineapple, watermelon, Faygo. And it is so good. Oh my god, it's amazing. Purple ketchup. True. And green ketchup. Shout out Shrek. I think we're back from it. Alright, let's get the supercharger out of the way. Will not make a joke about the ingestion of pineapple juice. Yeah. Yeah, if it was gonna be anybody, it would be Minnie, let's be real. Minnie would take it there. But she chose not to for some reason. So, for those of you who are here, I need to get careful with the gluten. Oh, God. Oh, my God. All right, I should probably put a stop to this. What I was going to say is for those of us that have been here for the whole time, that secret that I showed off at the beginning, that dragon up there at the top next to the return home portal, that's the one that tells you about it. Meaning, we're at about the halfway point of the game. Can I do this with just one level of supercharge? Yes, I can. It has been so long that I actually don't remember. The OG game, if you talk to the dragon before doing the secret, the stones will make sounds. Well, see, in this version, they light up, so... Yeah, so it's like, what's even the point? Sis, what a name.
Well done, Spyro. Thank you for releasing me.
He said it! Alright, let's go do the fun secret now. Nice. Oh, did you guys hear that? Sounds like there's an egg dude somewhere. Is that the achievement for getting all the eggs? Okay, it's not. Oh, I forgot to do the fucking berries. Shit. So, Finn, I do think that they are actually conscious when they are crystallized. Fuck. Because there was the one guy that said he was getting itchy. There was the other one that was feeling the vultures on his head. They're just frozen. Still sucks. Can I do it? No. Nice. Okay. Because I hadn't done all the eggs yet. There. All eggs found. That was the last egg in the game. I don't think that's the Hell Dimension. I think Frozen is the Hell Dimension. As is Frozen 2. Now Frozen in Kingdom Hearts, on the other hand. It worked! I wasn't sure if it was gonna work. Ooh. Tasty.
Listen carefully, Spyro. There's a secret area in the artisan's home world near the waterfall. Try jumping on the stones there.
Artisan's homeworld? Waterfall. Sounds good.
The little dance that he did fucking wrecked me. Alright. Level's done. Let's go get those fucking berries. Bro, is Tyler still going? Or did he fucking forget to raid me? At this point, I'm gonna raid him. Yeah, he's still playing. Okay, no, it's ending. He might be about to raid. We might be getting a raid in a second, you guys. Be ready for some hype jams. Imagine you both raid each other at the same time. No, I'm not about to raid. That would be so funny. The stream has ended. Okay, I don't think he raided. That's fine. I should start looking for people to raid, though. Because I'm gonna dip after we get Blowhard done. If that happened, the universe would collapse. Well, the universe would collapse if we raided each other while we were both playing a Sonic game. But only he was playing a Sonic game. Okay, that's one. Pastor squared. We'll stop the stream after blowing hard. Midi, look what you've done. Where's the last one? Oh, okay, done. Yeah, we're gonna do blowhard, and then we'll just get out of here. Oh, cool. Isabel is playing Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine. Those rings remind me of Lifesaver Gummy. You know what? I love that for you. Yeah. I respect Izzy for playing Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine. Alright. Last color change of the night. What do we want? Yellow. Alright. Here you go, Finn. Enjoy your golden Super Spyro. I'm pissing on the dragon! I do have to point out, this is maybe my favorite song in the game. Or at least it's one of my favorite remasters just because of the way the fucking drums come in. So good. Yeah, fuck. I might die. Actually, I might die on purpose. Fuck it. Spyro had an announcement. Ripto is a bitch-ass motherfucker. Of course the drums are great. Stuart Copeland. I'm not even a huge fan of the Police, and it's mostly because I don't like Sting's voice. But Stuart Copeland. Legend. Love that dude. Oh, I gotta fight him again. Fuck. What you just... I can't see what that link is. Could someone alt text that link for me in chat? What happened? You like both stings. Oh right, I gotta dance on this. I like that. I like the other Stag. Thank you for reminding me. Alright, and with that, we have half of the skill points done. It's just one of your characters ugly crying. Okay. Uh-oh, Assassin's Creed.
Thanks for releasing me, Spyro. You have no idea how long I've been trapped in Crystal. And, neither do I. Who are you again?
I'm out of here.
Spyro's reactions to old people are so funny to me. He's just so done with any old dragon. And why are you covered in piss? There are plenty of yellow dragons. It is more common for a dragon to be yellow than purple. Okay. Oh, the trophy for Blowhard is just get all the gems. Alright, I think I've gotten all of the achievements from before this point in the game. Cool. So that means we're all set. This is not brown or white. I actually would kind of like for Spyro to go all white as an option for one of these color changes. I think it would look cool. I had to change my favorite color from yellow because my friends wouldn't stop calling me Pissboy. Not to play that card, but also I was the first person to call you boy, and it happened mere like weeks ago. Right, okay. Let's see this art gallery. It's the cover, but remade. Let's see White Spyro. If they gave me the option, I would have taken it. I think it would be kind of cool. Oh my god. This face work is really good. And the Sparks is so cute. The Sparks redesign. Oh my god. I love it. I was kind of like whatever about it. I thought he looked a little too weird at first. I'm fully the other way. Don't get me wrong. A lot of those old designs still really good. I think basically any NPC in 2 or 3 probably looks better in 2 or 3. Yeah, the scream. And I really like this angry one with his horns like pulled back like a cat, you know? I guess they would pull forward, but you know. Dragon statue looks so good. Okay, these are Norks specifically from like the end of the game, but then there's also this one from Peacekeepers. No, yeah, there's a couple from Peacekeepers here. These are my favorite enemy. Get emotes of me like those Spyro faces. We should. Not to spoil for next time. When we get to Dreamweavers, we're gonna have some fun. Oh, these are the guys from these are other enemies in Dreamweavers levels. Those dogs. What do they do to those dogs? Honestly, I think the dogs look less scary in this version. Hey, there's Toasty. Oh my god. Toasty's costume, though, the redesign of it, that's fucking heat. Oh my god, it looks so cool for such a nothing boss. Dr. Shemp and Blowhard. So, is Dr. Shemp's staff an Aku Aku reference? Because it feels pretty damn intentional. It looks just like him. It is very funny that Blowhard is just head, arms, and very long beard. Might not even be head, it might just be face. Like, he barely has ears. Like, I can kind of see an ear. Not even shoulders. You don't see the arms, like, end. That's just CZ top. That's crazy. Metalhead. Also, okay, spoiler, this is my favorite boss. Because it's, like, got the most actually going on. Also, the level, like, the levels surrounding the boss is also just the best of the boss levels. Jacques, the level is better than the boss. Dr. Shep, the boss is better than the level. Blowhard, I think the level is better than the boss. Toasty, the level is alright. The boss looks cool and is nothing. And the boss fight with Nasty is actually so bad. It's really bad. Also, yeah, I think the Nasty redesign is a bit of a downgrade. Like, they're giving away that he's not a threat, which I know he did get mad at me saying, not at the dragons saying that at the beginning of the game. He's not a threat. He's not. Anyway, so that is half of the art gallery. We do the second page during the second stream. We'll have a lot more. My time is 2:28:45. I guess that's time spent unpaused because it's not counting up right now. Because we've been recording for much longer than that. But okay. That is Spyro, the first half of the first game. Thank you guys for hanging out. All the new follows. Well, there were 2 actual new follows, and one of them was also somebody that I already thought was following, but we have new friends today. And that's the important thing. We have new friends. I don't know if I have a link to the Mash Pit Discord on hand. I don't know. If I haven't made that a code, I really, really should. Oops, here. We'll do it to this channel instead. Okay, link now copied. Go ahead and drop it here. There. Okay. Thank you for hanging out, Minnie. It is always good to see you doing whatever. I will try to be a little more consistent while I'm working on my video projects. Thank you, Finn, for making me hot again. You guys should definitely, if you're interested in getting some artwork done, Finn can certainly hook you up. Let me get this out of the way. We just fully revamped our Ko-fi setup. Ko-fi is what I decided to go with Ko-fi instead of Patreon, but I just needed that, like, you know, monthly membership stuff. So I managed to get around the one-time donation, like, minimum amount of $5. In that now, I'm only charging you $1. So for $1, you will get access to mashups before anyone else. You will get access to sneak peeks of long-form video projects while I'm working on them, because that is a thing that I'm trying to do. I am working on finding other perks that I can start giving people, because I really need the help. So that's the $1 tier, and then there's a $5 tier, and the perk that I have for that is that's the one where, because it's like Patreon, I'm going to start putting your name in my videos. And that is going to include long form mashup projects. So, like, the full credits of a fucking mashup album. That's the thing. So, there's that. I would much rather you I would much rather you sign up for the Ko-Fi even than to sub on Twitch. But yeah, that's the thing. Everybody say goodnight to the VOD channel. I'm going to try to have this one up as fast as I can. I'm going to probably try and upload it tomorrow. Okay. And